What is up, Cancer? How are you doing? Time to go ahead and bust out your bonus reading for November 2023. What I'm doing is looking for details and situations that didn't make it into the main monthly reading. And for November, that will include general relationships and finance. So stick around. What is up, Cancer? How y'all doing, man? It is bonus time. Just looking for details that didn't make it into the main monthly reading. You know, I don't really have all that much time to squeeze every single detail into the main monthly. So I try to get the most important stuff, and then I treat it like a sponge. I ring it for the bonus, ring it again for the extended, and then we do the mid-month where I look for a change of timelines. Anyway, for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how to do that is in the description of this video. All right, let's see here. Starting this off with general relationships. So this is any kind of connection or relationship, but romance. Friends, family, acquaintances, co-workers, whatever. However it resonates for you. Let's see. Okay, ooh, the strength card in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo, possibly. Knight of Swords reverse. So it doesn't look like there's communication here. Knight of Coins. Huh. This is weird. You know what this kind of feels like to me? Doesn't really feel like family, but if when I say that a family member comes to your mind, then take it however it resonates. But this feels like a soul contract that completed itself, meaning the two of you came together just like you were supposed to, and then you experienced whatever the two of you were supposed to experience together, and then the two of you drifted apart, and that was supposed to happen that way. Because we got the karmic wheel and the death card. I think a lot of you had karma from a previous lifetime, unfinished business from a previous lifetime, and it looks like y'all worked it out successfully. And I know some of you, matter of fact, I had a client the other day on a Zoom call who I was explaining this to. I was like, believe it or not, that person you fell out with is actually a very near and dear member of your soul family. And she said, you mean to tell me this person that caused me all this pain is a member of my soul family? I said, you bet your damn skippy ass. Absolutely. So even though it may not have been a very pleasant experience, you know, this was still a very, very close, near and dear member of your soul family. And you all worked it, whatever it was y'all were supposed to do. It happened the way it was supposed to happen. I think this person still holds a very special place in their heart for you. I don't think they're mad at you. I'm not seeing any hard feelings. If you got beef, that's just you. I don't think they're holding anything against you. Let's take a deeper look at their feelings. Let's see. Take a deeper dive at this person's feelings towards Cancer. They feel like they learned a very important lesson. Not like in a bad way, you know, like, oh, I learned this about you. I learned that about you. I learned not to trust people like you. You know, I'm not talking about that. I'm just like generally. I feel like this person learned a very important general life lesson, probably about themselves. Real talk. Two of Pentacles reversed. At the end of the day, they do wish you well. They would like to work things out with you, but they're afraid that it would be nothing but drama and conflict. I think they would like to talk to you just to let you know that they're not mad at you. They do keep an eye on you from time to time. They do. They check up on you, check in on you, see how you're doing. They honestly, this is so fucking weird. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this come through any of my readings before. For those of you who have followed me for any amount of time, most of the time there's hostility somewhere. Most of the time there's some kind of hostility or ooh, and the ears ringing. I just lost hearing in that ear. Holy shit, that was loud. It's only when I'm live. It always has to disrupt my readings when I'm live. Good Christ, man. Anyway, the fuck was I saying? Oh, I've never seen this come through like this before. Yeah, they would like I said, I think they would love to get closure and let you know that they wish you well and whatnot, but they're afraid that it might turn into a fight. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess let's get some advice. What's the advice? Hey, man, look. Get that closure. Get that closure. Same two cards. The same two. Six of Pentacles World card. Two of Cups. I'm not saying that you all have to be a part of each other's lives again, but you can't be walking around carrying this, dude. You can't be. This ain't good for you. Even if they did something wrong to you. Under no circumstances does holding a burden and carrying a grudge benefit you. And then sometimes people say, but you don't understand what they did to me. You don't know how bad it was. Well, all the more reason why you should let it go. The worse it was, the more toxic it is for you to hold on to. You think universal law is going to break itself for you? Oh, yeah, well, because that situation was so bad, I'm going to let you hold this toxic negative energy and not manifest into an illness. No, it don't work that way. Either find the closure in your own heart or do whatever you got to do to get your closure. Release this burden. Okay? Somehow, some way, whatever feels right to you. Whatever feels right to you. All right. Now we're taking a look at finance. Now there's the finance disclaimer. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancerians who are actively taking action towards improving their finances. If you are sitting around waiting on a financial opportunity to come find you, you may as well hang that up and forget about it because that ain't happening. I do not need a tarot card to tell you that. I specialize primarily in universal law and energy behavior. That's not the way the energy of money behaves and manifests. It just doesn't work that way. Just like I don't need a tarot card to tell you that if you put ground beef and barbecue sauce in the oven, it's not going to make a chocolate cake. It just don't work that way, period. See what I'm saying? All right, that's the finance disclaimer. All right, let's see what's happening generally for my Cancerian friends who are out there trying to improve their finances. Ooh, you about ready to walk away from whatever it is that you're doing, ain't you? Man, some of y'all are actually out there pursuing something that you love. Oh, it's getting hard, though. It's getting hard. You're about to take a leap of faith, though. You about ready to take a leap of faith, and you're starting to see that the universe is sending you signs that you're on the right path. It's looking like you're this close. Yeah. Patience is a virtue. 9 of Cups. You do have a lot of energy supporting you. And the universe is keeping you on the path by giving you little signs and synchronicities that you're on the right path. Some of them you're not seeing, though. Some of the signs and whatnot. But you know you're this close. You know you're right around the corner. You just don't know how big that corner is. It seems like it's a big old corner. It's like, when am I going to be around the corner? Goddamn. The door's not opening quite yet. Not yet, but it's so close. It's like you've knocked on it and you can hear the footsteps coming up to the door. And it's like, God damn, how far away is that door? You're still walking up to it to answer it, you know? This close. Okay, well, shit. Let's get the advice. And this is not financial advice. This is energy advice. I am not a financial advisor. So I'm not telling you what and what not to do with your money. I'm telling you what and what not to do with your energy. What's the advice for Cancer? The Fool card. If you take a leap, make sure you take a leap of faith, not a leap of doubt. Work on that faith. And I know that's hard. You know what makes it easier, though? See, when you first step off onto a true spiritual path, finding that faith is really, really hard because we have been so programmed and indoctrinated and so conditioned to need the evidence first before we believe something that having faith and belief in something we have no evidence of is really, really, really hard. So you got to just get out on that path and let the universe show you what it's capable of. Once the universe starts showing you what it's capable of, you know, and after a while, you'll get enough undeniable evidence that proves there's something bigger that has my back. Something fucking bigger that has my back out there. And it makes it much, much, much easier. But definitely work on that. If you're going to take a leap, monitor your vibration, monitor your frequency. Don't try too hard. Now, this is where it gets tricky and slippery because I'm not saying don't try. I'm not saying don't try hard. I'm saying don't try too hard. I know that may be like, what the hell is he talking about? There's a difference between putting forth work and effort and forcing and fighting a losing battle. If you feel the universe pulling you downhill and you're experiencing straight up roadblocks that are completely halting your progress, and no matter how hard you try, no matter what angle you hit it from, the universe is fighting against you and you are sliding further and further downhill. That's when it may be time to take a step back and look for a different path. Okay. But if you're experiencing challenges and obstacles, then yes, work hard to overcome challenges and obstacles. There's a difference between you trying to take a path the universe doesn't want you to take and you just needing to put forth more work and more effort. Don't be afraid of networking. Okay. Those of you out there, okay, so say, for example, you want to become self-employed and you've been an employee your whole life. Okay. Start connecting with and networking with other self-employed people. You have to connect with the people who have what you want, and you have to start looking at the world through their eyes. You have to understand that whatever that life is that you want to create is going to require you to be a completely different version of yourself. That version of you that you want to become doesn't look at anything the same way. Doesn't look at money the same way. Doesn't look at life the same way. Doesn't look at the world the same way. Doesn't look at business and finance the same way. Has a completely different perception and perspective of money, career, finance, the world, and life at large. So don't be afraid to connect with and network with the people who have what you want. Pay attention to how they look at things. Pay attention to how they perceive things. Do what you can to see the world through their eyes and start training yourself to think that way. Takes a while. It takes a while, but pay very close attention to the 5 people closest to you. If you want to become self-employed, if you want to become financially free, and the 5 people closest to you all make minimum wage, I'm sorry. I know it sounds horrible, but it ain't happening. There's no judgment. This doesn't mean that you're better than them. This doesn't mean that they're bad people at all. It's not what it means. It means that whatever you want to become, you have to start surrounding yourself with those people, because you have to become a vibrational match. The people who have what you want are a vibrational match to what you want. If you want to become a vibrational match to what you want, you're going to have to disconnect from the people who are a vibrational match to what you don't want. And you're going to have to connect with and match the frequency of the people who have what you do want. Put yourself around it. Put yourself in that environment. It may make you feel weird. It may make you feel icky. It may make you feel uncomfortable. That's normal. It's because you're not a frequency match yet. But the longer you stay in that environment, whatever environment you stay in, you will eventually begin matching the frequency. It doesn't matter if you put yourself in a toxic, shitty environment, or it doesn't matter if you put yourself in an environment where you feel like you don't even belong there. Oh my God. Like, these people are way out of my fucking league. I don't even belong here. Oh my God. What am I? If you stay in that environment, by default, you will eventually begin vibrating at that frequency. Ain't nothing comfortable about the frequency changing path. All right. Now, the person that you're thinking about. Person on your mind. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Person on your mind. Oh shit, why is there tension here? What's the tension all about? Okay, wow. So you're wondering, some of you are wondering if you're just making this connection up in your head. No, you're not. No, you're not. You feel like you've known this person your whole damn life. And you're wondering if you're making that up in your head. No, you're not. They feel the same way. That's why there's tension. Because whenever you feel that kind of connection with somebody, the reason you feel that way is because it's true. You have known them your whole life. That's why you feel that way. And they feel that way too. Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. You're never making that up in your head. You have known them your whole life. That is a very near and dear member of your soul family. But here's the problem. Very frequently, that freaks people the fuck out. especially if it was unexpected. It triggers their defenses. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? How the hell did you get in here? Who are you? Why do I feel like I've known you my whole life? Who the fuck are you? How'd you get in here? How'd you get in here? They don't want you to know they feel this connection because it freaks them out. So neither of you are really fully showing each other how you feel about this connection. Neither of you really are. For some of you, there could be some stop and go with this. But the death card, though. So stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, hot and cold type of energy where eventually, if this doesn't gain momentum, if it doesn't gain the momentum that it needs to gain, it's just not going to go anywhere. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Let's see how they feel about you. They're trying not to think about this connection. Yeah, this connection freaks them out, dude. They're trying not to think about it. This person is very materialistic, very surface level. They like living life on the surface. A connection that deep and that intense freaks them the hell out, and they're trying to forget about it. They don't know why they feel this connection. We got to jump straight to the advice on this one. What's the advice? Six of Pentacles reversed. Man, there ain't no sense in waiting around. Don't wait around. Don't wait around. Somebody has to make a move first. Somebody does. So either make a move or hang it up. One of the two. Don't sit around and wait. Don't sit around and wait. And by make a move, what I mean is we gotta somehow, some way, shape, form, or fashion, let it be known. Let this connection be acknowledged. Is there an appropriate time for you to say something to the effect of, man, I just feel a really interesting connection with you. You don't have to make it sound romantic if you don't want, just somehow verbalize that I'm aware that there's an interesting connection here. That might make them mad because they don't want to acknowledge it. I don't know, but at least it needs to be made known. If not, I see this person fighting it. They're fighting it. They're fighting it. They're fighting it. All right, let's look at the current person. And with the current person, preferably what I'm looking at here is long-term connection. Somebody you've been with for a year or more. So if you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with your current person, this is not for you. What's the problem? What's the issue? What's the dealio, Emilio? Knight of Pentacles. Star card reverse. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Ooh, man. Oh, shit. So first of all, you feel all alone. Even when y'all are laying in bed together. Well, fuck, some of y'all ain't even sleeping in the same bed anymore. That's just some of you. But even if you're laying in bed together, y'all still feel 1,000 miles apart. You feel like you're all alone. You do this all by yourself. But we got King and Queen of Cups both reversed here. So this is telling me that childish fuckery is happening on both sides. This is telling me that y'all both be fucking around and playing games with each other. Come on now. But yes, they probably are doing it a little bit more than you. Because we got the King of Swords and Cups both reversed. So this person probably plays mind and emotion games with you. Let me clear the air really quick here. Just bringing some heavy energy into the studio here. All right. Okie dokie. Yeah. If this hasn't yet, it's about to start turning into a toxic cycle. I feel like for some of you, it already has. Probably for a lot of you, it already has, to be honest with you. Ten of Wands reversed. Well, let's see how they feel about you. What's their opinion on this? The Empress. So they don't want to go nowhere. Matter of fact, you know what? I don't think that they believe you would ever leave. This person just doesn't like being alone. They don't think you'll ever leave. They're too afraid to leave, and they don't think you're going anywhere. Maybe, have you all done this before? Have you all been on and off before? I know I ask you all that every single time, but for some reason, this person is convinced that you ain't going nowhere. And either they're just really full of themselves and very, very arrogant, or you've done this before. You left and came back and left and came back. For whatever reason, they don't believe you going anywhere. Or maybe they've left you and then come back. And you're always there waiting. For whatever reason, they don't believe you're going anywhere. I think they're getting kind of comfortable with treating you however they want. I think so. Playing games with you. Especially if they cheated in the past and you forgave them. Oh, they definitely don't think you're going anywhere. You know this person's a piece of shit, right? Just so we're clear. You know that, right? Well, it doesn't look like anybody's going anywhere anytime soon. So let's get the advice. What's the advice? 10 of coins reversed. Oh, shit. Tower. Oh. And Hangman. Okay. Wow. There ain't no in between here, is there? There ain't no in between. You only got one or two choices. either time to go or deal with it. So I don't see anything improving at all anytime soon. If you're married, either divorce or deal with it. Because I don't see this person changing their ways anytime soon. So if you're wondering whether or not this person is going to wake up one day, pop their head out of their ass and see the error of their ways, no, because they don't think they've done anything wrong. Even if they cheated on you, you made them do it. Even if they've apologized for something that they did. I don't think they apologize because they feel sorry. They apologize because they had to suffer a consequence. See what I'm saying? Like, you always want to look deep, deep, deep at the deepest heart of somebody's intentions. How many people out there, think about this. This is just a thought experiment. How many people out there do you think don't steal from stores because stealing is wrong? And how many people do you think don't steal from stores just because they're scared of jail? Think about that. This is where the deepest pit of somebody's energy and intentions can be found. You know, there's some places here in Cali that have decriminalized shoplifting. There's some places that have. I ain't going to walk into that store and steal. I'm not going to. So why don't you steal from stores? Because stealing is wrong? Or because you don't want to go to jail? Think about that. So going back to this person, I don't think anything that they've apologized for, I don't think they're sorry because what they did was wrong. They're sorry that they got caught. Big difference. Just like in relationships. How many people out there do you think have never cheated, not because they love their partner and they could never do that to the person that they love? Or how many people do you think haven't cheated because they don't think they'd get away with it? This is intention. Play around with that thought for a little bit. All right. Okie dokie. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still continue to show me every time I get on here and do this. That's what makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.